So here we are, just going for an afternoon lap around the village. It's surprising how many people have come and looked at that house and blocks of land. There's actually 19 blocks of land in there for sale, all as a job lot. Won't be long, Keith. Yeah, won't be long. Pretty big sook. Oh, the clock has lost the plot. Interesting. Schrijft aber jetzt, ja? Enough. I still don't know what's wrong with this bike. I really don't. Jacked it up again the other day. Can't see any movement around the swing arm or anything. Can't see any movement in the front end. And yet it's doing this stuff, you know. I mean, that was me back there doing that. We got some railway workers in. Presumably that's what they're there for anyway. I stuck a new mirror on. Oh there, Bessie. I think we're due to clean our visor again. So we've, despite the fact that I still haven't found what's wrong with it. And as I said to Scott in the comments the other day, I could be just missing something simple, you know. But he makes a point that it's like the bike's moving rather than the sidecar. But I've always had the impression that it's sort of a separation thing going on. Stupidly, I went and paid my registration to go to the Farcan rally. So I'm gonna go, even if it takes me all day to get the measly, you know, 150 k's or whatever it is from my place to there. In the meantime, while I was fiddling around, I changed the instrument pod from my old, it's like out with the old and in with the older. I did that because this bike's been sitting out in the weather for so long that, and all the guy or the perspex was crazed, stuff like that. And but this one I put an LED kit in it, so it's got better lights, you know, instrument lights at night and stuff like that. It's just a, you know, it's also the normal speedo without the extra integers for police or military type work. That's neither here nor there. I mean, I don't mind the other speedos. And I gave the old girl a bit of a wash, a bit of a clean up, put some decals on the tank, sticker there. I'll buy you a beer if you know what that is. Won't be hard to guess. Yeah, put a new mirror on. Oh, bought some straps and some bolts and stuff and secured the battery properly. So that's not bouncing around anymore, which has got to be a good thing. Just little jobs like that, you know, to make it a little bit more rideable, you know. I mean, just putting that mirror on makes it more rideable. Gunningbland Creek. There's not much going on in the creek at the moment, but that water is nice and low and muddy looking, which would be good for yabbies. I might try and get out here and catch some. Put it in a trap, or maybe do it the old-fashioned way, you know, like we used to do when we were kids. So put a few, you know, bits of string with meat tied to them into the water on a stick. That's what we used to do as kids at East Maitland. It used to work. I mean, fairly time consuming. So anyway, yeah, having paid my registration fees, I've got to go to the Farcan rally. I'm going to see, as I said the other day, I haven't actually asked Al, but I'm going to try and get him to take it for a ride and see what he thinks, or at least get someone to follow me down the road a bit and just see what they think it's doing from behind, you know. It's just so weirdly unstable, you know. Another thing I maybe want to try and do is so these different road surfaces are no fun for it either. Oh, change the oil, all that kind of stuff, yeah. Final drive, gearbox, engine. It's a difficult road to ride on at the best of times with a sidecar. Let alone something that's trying to go in 2 or 3 directions at once. It certainly keeps Tilly quiet. She's probably scared stiff as well. Still, if this is the speed we're going to ride to Tottenham, this is the speed we're going to ride to Tottenham. And we'll just leave on the Saturday morning, I think. Go up there, spend the night and ride home again on the Sunday. depending on what the others are doing, Gaz and whoever. If they're going up on the Friday, maybe I'll go up on the Friday as well. Shouldn't you blokes be in the pub by now?
Yeah, mate, not
Oh, I better have a look at that fuel pump too before it drives me nuts.